I'm a massive Uncharted fan. All of these games are the best. You got Uncharted 1, you got Nathan Drake, an Indiana Jones-esque character. You have gameplay that, while dated, is still pretty fun, and you have a cool setting. This game is just great. But then you have Uncharted 2. It took everything from the first game and did it better. Improved graphics, better gameplay, mind-blowing set pieces, a great story. It just has it all. GOAT. Uncharted 3. It's no Uncharted 2, but I still really enjoyed it. The game was really similar to the last game, and there were definitely some pacing problems, but it was still a fun game that in the end is still pretty good. But then you have Uncharted 4. This game just has it all. This game easily has the best story in the franchise. It has the best gameplay of all of these games. You get a grappling hook, you have Crash Bandicoot, and look at these visuals.
That looks amazing.
Easy GOAT. You also have Uncharted: The Lost Legacy, which is really cool and definitely worth playing. It's a fantastic side story that definitely works and complements the other games. Also, there's Uncharted Golden Abyss. Haven't played it, sorry. Point is, I love these games from the bottom of my heart. They are video game cinema, so why don't I want another Uncharted game? Well, here's why. Also, spoilers for basically all of the games. I feel like the story in Uncharted is basically complete, and that the characters have already had a full journey. Think about it. Uncharted 1, you introduce Nathan Drake as this cocky Indiana Jones-esque guy, but then throughout the games, you see him gradually mature and develop as a character. In Uncharted 2, you really see him start to put other characters above himself.
They're coming with us.
Can't be serious.
Yeah, I am. I mean, I can't just ditch him in the middle of this mess.
They're only going to slow us down. And if
Chloe.
If Lazarevich catches you and me together...
I'm not leaving them behind.
You don't always have to play the bloody hero, you know?
And then in Uncharted 3, you learn more about his backstory, and then see him having to deal with questions about when is enough, and it ends with him settling down. In Uncharted 4, you see him finally settle down, he's married, you get to see him have one last mission before he's ready to just finally rest and have a family. This is a perfect ending for a perfect journey that, in my opinion, doesn't really need to be expanded on. So I think for Nathan Drake, you probably shouldn't touch on his story, but what about the other characters, like Chloe in Uncharted: The Lost Legacy? Why don't we just get another game like that? To me, Lost Legacy was a really good side story to complement the main games, but that's all it was and ever really needed to be. I love it for what it is, it's fantastic, but I don't think you can continue the series making more games like that. I also don't think that continuing the series with Nathan Drake's daughter, Cassie, would work either. The point of Uncharted 4's ending is to show him finally have that happy ever after sort of ending, in the same way that a movie like Return of the Jedi perfectly wrapped up the story of the films that came before it. Uncharted 4 did the same thing. Unlike Uncharted though, the Star Wars saga kept going with Episode 7, which introduced new characters and even included a lot of the old ones from the previous movies, but yet it just didn't have that same spark that the original films did. Harry Potter did the same thing with The Cursed Child, but there's also gameplay. There's a risk of the series becoming stale gameplay wise if the series just keeps going and going. I mean, look at so many franchises that kept on going even after they should have ended. Halo, Gears of War. To remain iconic, franchises need to innovate in a big way, or they have to end with a bang. A series like Final Fantasy can keep going because each game is very different from the last game. Uncharted isn't like that though. The games have a very similar gameplay flow, which is completely okay, but in order for a franchise to maintain that status of being legendary, it has to end at its peak, and Uncharted did that with Uncharted 4. The franchise ended at its highest point, so unless you want an Uncharted go-kart game, which, you know what, that's not a bad idea, then I think it would be better to have the series keep its ending with the ending that it got, the ending that was with a bang, and not have it continue and end on a whimper. Those are just my thoughts though. Let me know what you think. Should there be another Uncharted game? Let me know. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.